If you're a fan of crypto gaming and you also like the idea of earning wherever possible as you play, you're going to want to stick around for this video. We're taking a look at a new project today that's totally transforming the play to earn or the P2E sector. It's called LandRocker. And it's not just another P2E game. Yes, it's got good graphics. Yes, it's got good gameplay. Yes, it's got that P2E element. But they are also tackling two of the biggest issues in the crypto gaming industry: inflation and trust. They also offer a great solution that harmonizes play to earn and play to win. The numbers also speak for themselves here because the team has managed to raise over $2 million in pre-sales and onboard over 75,000 unique active wallets during their web-based beta phase. And just as this video is going live today, they're gearing up for a major launch on two of the biggest exchanges out there. Let's take a closer look at LandRocker. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. All the best of luck if you choose to invest. Maybe that's into Web3 gaming, maybe that's into other domains, other sectors within crypto. I hope you do well. Just please remember, I am not a financial or investment advisor, and as such, of course, this video is not official financial or investment advice. Okay, let's start from the top here. What is LandRocker? Picture this. You're traveling to faraway planets, you're liberating them from alien control and launching epic mining missions. In that context, your goal is to collect valuable resources, kind of like crypto tokens, and crafting materials. That's what LandRocker is all about, but it's also a multiplayer game, which was developed by Infinite 8, an award-winning company. The team is pretty well experienced in tech, blockchain gaming, and AI, artificial intelligence, and have over 20 years experience in this field. Plus, they currently operate in over 30 countries. They have put a lot of work into LandRocker, and a simple glance at the gameplay shows you that this isn't your average P2E game. Their focus isn't just on the economic side of things. They actually put quite a bit of work into the graphics and the gameplay, as we're going to see. And by the way, LandRocker has a downloadable 3D mode as well. So as a game, and at its core, LandRocker is a universe filled with limitless and unique planets and a lot of valuable resources. Your mission is to gather as many rewards as you can, but of course you're going to have to overcome obstacles in that process and return victorious. You can kind of liken this game to classic titles like Helldivers, for those of you that are familiar with that one. LandRocker is absolutely huge, and that word is so much of an understatement it doesn't even make sense. Let me give you some numbers here. The game features around 79 quintillion planets. That is 790,000 times more than the hundreds of billions of stars in our own Milky Way galaxy. And in this sense is much more expansive and limitless than No Man's Sky. Each planet is also unique with its own environment, its own ecosystem, its own wildlife, and living biomes. It is a multiplayer, action-packed third-person shooter game, and what we're being promised is that the action grows stronger with each season because the team keeps updating the game modes. LandRocker is launching soon with Season 0 as the first of the installments. There's a leaderboard that players can climb by defeating enemies, and there's a total leaderboard prize pool of about 20 million LRT tokens plus $5,000. The concept here is that players will get rewards based on their share of total points. So the entire idea of the game prioritizes your experience. And that's something that we've struggled with in terms of most P2E games out there in the crypto space, let's be honest, because normally there's very little storyline or good graphics for that matter. Gameplay is kind of hit or miss. But what we have here is LandRocker actually targeting both Web 2 and Web 3 players, meaning they've made it much more appealing for their target audience. Now, there are 3 modes in the game. First up, we have Play to Liberate. This is where you free planets from alien control, and you can mine them and unlock new gameplay in the process. So this is all about exploration and conquest for the completionists out there. If you're like me, this is probably going to appeal to you, and players also get to earn passive income from the revenues generated from the planets they liberate. So that means both players and the game modes help create a sustainable economy and, in the process, control inflation. But then there's also a play to earn game mode where you use your trusty rovers on those liberated planets to mine for resources. This is where you're going to craft new gear and upgrade your equipment, and the better your rover, the bigger your rewards get. Rovers are kind of at the heart of the game here because the stronger your rover, the more you can earn, the more potential you have. Each player starts with a basic version, of course, but the game allows you to level up and upgrade that rover. You also have the option to replace it with a superior NFT-based rover. And then the final mode is Play to Win. You can take on risky missions here for a chance to win cryptocurrency. This is all about the thrill of discovery and the promise of valuable rewards, but again, it's high risk, high reward. So what's unique about LandRocker? Well, it lies in the project's use of privacy tech in its smart contracts to manage rewards and validation. These smart contracts use ZK technology to conceal rewards. So not even the team knows what's up. It helps keep the game fair as well. Also, and as I've kind of alluded to here, the game has several ways for you to monetize your gameplay. You can even trade assets on the marketplace and sell your in-game assets for real-world value. On the business side of things, LandRocker is pretty solid. They've got lots of partners within and outside of Web3. Some of their partners include Immutable X, which we're big fans of. And LandRocker has already been audited and accepted into the Immutable X ecosystem. They've also partnered with Scale, S-K-A-L-E, and Gate Labs. The team has raised $2.8 million. That was in a recent pre-sale. And they are dedicating all of those funds to better develop the game. They've also made it easy for players to access lots of huge rewards. For example, they have a hunting campaign where players can earn Bitcoin and Ethereum. Players can even get 1 full Bitcoin in the upcoming Bitcoin hunt, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so it should probably come as no surprise that today's Spotlight video is sponsored by LandRocker. It's one of the gaming projects that should be on your watch list because, as I've been talking about, they combine play to earn and play to win. LandRocker is all about gaming quality. That's first and foremost, but they're also getting a lot of attention because they've already secured listings on both Uniswap and MEXC for their LRT token. The 3D version of LandRocker is coming out soon. Check out the link in the description of this video for more information. Let's talk a little bit now about the LRT token. That is LandRocker's utility token. With LRT, you can buy in-game items, things like fuel, rovers, materials, and blueprints for further construction. You can just head over to their marketplace. You can also stake your LRT, which can earn you rewards like more LRT tokens, more rovers, more fuel, other in-game stuff. We're also going to see seasonal leaderboards where you can win more LRT. Plus, the token is on the Polygon chain, making it EVM compatible and thus inexpensive. The total supply is 10 billion LRT with 35% dedicated to game incentives and P2E staking. I'm happy to say that Land Rover has already secured listings on Uniswap and MEXC. They're also targeting other big exchanges like Bybit, OKX, and Binance. The project, by the way, is free to play, which means that anyone can partake. And the official LandRocker game is being launched today on the 28th of May, which, by the way, is synchronized with the listing. And even before the launch, as I mentioned, the web-based beta version was a big hit because over 75,000 unique active wallets joined during that test phase. But the beta-like game was only a 2D version. Of course, the official release will kick off with a PC-based 3D version. Other formats, including a 3D version, will come later. Guys, if you like what you've heard so far, your best chance to get the LRT token is on Uniswap. Once again, check out the link that I'll include in the description of this video and the pinned comment below.